The news of a death, when it reaches us like a tap on the shoulder, reminds us that our own life is not a rehearsal. It is real and precious, and the only one that we will ever possess. As human beings, it's within our nature to ask the question, but why did this happen to Jasper? But however powerful and sophisticated we aspire to be, perhaps we are still subject, like all living things, to the whims and mischances that life may offer us. It is how we manage the hand we are dealt with that marks out our individuality and moves each of us along our very own personal journey through life. I could list all the people who have been there for Jasper, Denise, Vinnie and Elsie over the last few months, but it would take a huge amount of time. There have been funds raised for holidays, meals delivered, time spent together, and you've all pulled out the stops, and I know it was so gratefully received. Jasper and Den and the kids knew he was loved, knew the value of friendship. I would just like to thank those of you who really helped pull our ceremony here together today. You all know who you are, and it was really, really grateful. Thank you. And so we do come almost to the end of our ceremony here. Please do stay to continue to share your memories of Jasper over a cup of tea or a beer. And if you'd like to make your mark on Jasper's coffin, or perhaps write a note to be included, to be sent with him, please do so after our ceremony. If you want to leave a donation, these will be split between St. Peter's and Kiptick, and I think there are some paper slips around with the PayPal account details on. But I'd like to close our ceremony with a last reading, which will lead us into our last piece of music, again chosen by JASP. I do really just want to talk about this last piece of music because it's a little bit contentious, really. I have to say that Jasper was quite specific, and it should ideally be heard in its entirety. But I also know that if Den feels like it's going on too long, it's 12 minutes, then we're going to follow Plan B, which is that people, they know who they are, will begin to come up and start to write on Jasper's coffin. And if that starts happening, then I think we can all safely assume that we have moved to Plan B. And so at that point you can talk amongst yourselves, maybe get up, move around. But I just want to give Jasper a chance, really, because I think maybe he wanted us to hear the 12 minutes, and it has amused me quite a lot. So anyway, also, I'm not allowed to speak after the music begins, so this is my last chance. So I'm going to leave you with the following words, there's a small prize, well, not really, but if you know where these words are written in Bristol, then big up you. And I'll leave you with the following words, because they feel for me as if Jasper wrote them, or if they were his manifesto. And so this is Pessimism is for Lightweights by Selena Godden. Think of those that marched this road before, and those that will march here in years to come, the road in shadow and the road in the sun, the road before us and the road all done. History is watching us, and what will we become? There is power and strength in optimism, to have faith, to stay true to you, because if you can look in the mirror and have belief and promise, you will share wonder in living things, beauty, dreams, books and art. Love your neighbour and be kind and have an open heart. And then you're already winning at living. You speak up, you show up, you stand tall. It's a silence that is complicit, and it is apathy that hurts us all. Because you see, pessimism is for lightweights. There is no straight white line. It's the bumps and curves and obstacles that make this time, this road, yours and mine. You see, pessimism is for lightweights. This road is not easy and straight, and living is all about living alive and lively, because love will conquer hate. Thank you.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of all elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end, no safety or surprise. The end, I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be so limitless and free? Desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land. Lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane. All the children are insane. Waiting for the summer rain, yeah. There's danger on the edge of town. Ride the King's Highway. Weird scenes inside the gold mine. Ride the highway west, baby. Ride the snake, ride the snake to the lake, the ancient lake, baby. The snake is long, 7 miles. Ride the snake. He's old and his skin is cold. The West is the best. The West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest. The blue bus is calling us. The blue bus take it up. The killer awoke before dawn. He put his boots on. He took a face from the ancient gallery and he walked on down the hall. He went into the room where his sister lived, and then he paid a visit to his brother, and then he walked on down the hall, and he came to a door, and he looked inside. Father, yes son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to. Come on, come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue bus, still no blue rock on the blue bus, still no. Come on, yeah. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me. The end of laughter and soft light. the end of nights we try to die. This is